Welcome to Tech Safety Canada. In this video, we'll be discussing tech-facilitated harassment. This form of harassment may come in many ways. For example, someone might repeatedly contact you by text, phone, instant messages, or emails in a way that makes you feel afraid. Your ex-partner might use social media, stalkerware, or location trackers to follow you. Your coworker might not stop calling you derogatory names on your work chats. A random person online won't stop sending you direct messages on social media, and they create new accounts when you block them. Or you might receive threatening messages on your phone. If these types of things have happened to you, there's various laws and legal supports that can help you. In Canada, under Section 264 of the Criminal Code, criminal harassment is illegal, and so no person is allowed to harass another person in a way that causes them to feel fear for their safety or the safety of anyone known to them. Harassment is defined in the following ways. It could be when someone repeatedly follows you, someone who repeatedly communicates with you, either directly or indirectly, such as through a friend, someone who watches you at your house, work, or other places where you spend time, or someone who engages in threatening conduct against you or a member of your family. There's other areas of criminal law that can apply to a harassing situation. For example, if someone has threatened you, it might fit with under uttering threats in the criminal code. If someone's harassing you in a defamatory way, it could be criminal defamation. If they're harassing you in a way that they're trying to extort you and make you do something that you normally wouldn't want to do through threats, this could be criminal extortion, or it could be intimidation. If you decide to pursue a criminal law remedy, you'll want to report the crime to your local police station. In order to support your complaint, you'll want to bring in evidence to support your complaint. You might want to contact a local victim service organization for support. They can help you determine what type of evidence you might need to bring to the police station and also provide you with help on understanding how to navigate the legal system and also provide some of the emotional supports you might need during this time. If the person is found guilty, the court may sentence them to time in jail, probation, or make an order for the accused to stop communicating with the victim. However, even if a person is found guilty, they may not always face jail time. In Canada, there's also a variety of civil laws available to people if they've been harassed. Civil laws are laws that protect you from harms caused by other people. For example, in Canada, we have laws that protect people against intimate image sharing without consent or privacy violations in various provinces. We have common law torts, which are rules that say what people can and cannot do, including things like publishing private facts about you online, representing you in a way that's considered a false light, defamatory statements, or purposely inflicting mental distress. Or, depending on the province that you're living in, there may be harassment or online harassment torts available. In Quebec, there's both the Civil Code and the Charter of Rights and Freedoms that protect people from things like privacy violations, harassment, discrimination, and other types of violations. If you plan on pursuing a civil law remedy, you may want to contact a law firm or a lawyer to help you. The civil law process can be quite complex, and it can be helpful to have someone who really understands the law to represent you at the trial. However, instructions on how to file a civil suit are available on the website of your provincial or territorial court system. You can look them up there to better understand how to file a civil suit. Again, like a criminal trial, you'll want to collect digital evidence that you'll need to prove your claim. And if you're successful in your case, the court may order monetary damages, which are money that is to be paid to you for the harm you experienced, or they may order an injunction, which is an order for the content to be taken down or deleted. If the harassment occurred in a situation where you're employed, where you're accessing services, or in the case of housing, human rights law may apply. There's provincial, territorial, and federal human rights acts that protect people from discrimination based on disability, race, sex, gender identity or gender expression, sexual orientation, age, religion, political beliefs, or other protected factors. So if you're experiencing tech-facilitated harassment in these contexts, you might be able to file a human rights complaint. Like a civil case, you may want to contact a law firm or a lawyer to help you. There are instructions on how to file a human rights complaint on the websites of your provincial or territorial human rights tribunal or commission. You'll want to bring the evidence that you'll need to prove your claim, and if you're successful in your human rights case, the tribunal or commission may order that you be paid compensation or that the discrimination stop, among other things. You can find more information on how to preserve digital evidence on techsafety.ca. The Preserving Digital Evidence Toolkit provides information and tutorials on how to do things like take screenshots and collect metadata that might be relevant for your case. It also provides helpful information on evidence law in Canada that might be relevant to you if you're filing the complaint on your own. There's also more information on legal remedies for tech-facilitated gender-based violence that provides in much deeper detail the differences between criminal and civil law and the variety of laws that are available to you if you've experienced some form of harassment or tech-facilitated gender-based harms. There's also technical supports if you've experienced harassment that might be worth pursuing. For example, you could report the harassing behavior to the tech company. Some harassing content may violate a technology company's terms of service. If it does, you can report this to the company to get the content taken down or perhaps to get the user banned from the site. Remember to collect the evidence that you need before you report this, as the content might be deleted, taken down, or de-indexed once you report it to the tech company. You can also make use of various privacy and digital security tools to protect you. Most social media sites, messaging apps, and cell phones have an option to block or mute the person who's harassing you. You can also do a digital safety plan to ensure that you are using the best privacy and safety tools to prevent further abuse. And you might want to use people in your networks to ask them to help document the harassment and perhaps to stand up for you in digital spaces. But before you make any technical changes to your device or reach out to other people for help, you'll want to make sure that you engage with a safety plan. You'll have to assess both the risks and benefits to making changes to your devices. You want to consider the possibility of escalation of abuse if the person realizes that you've blocked them or deleted particular content. You might want to speak with a victim service worker who can help you make a digital safety plan before making any decisions. There's also a variety of supportive organizations that can help you manage online harassment. At techsafety.ca, there's a variety of pages where you might find helpful information. There's information on technology safety and privacy toolkits, how to engage with tech safety planning, ways to preserve digital evidence, information on Canadian-specific legal remedies, and also if a young person is experiencing some sort of harassment during their digital dating life, you can also find ways to support them on this section of the website. In Canada and in the United States and internationally, there's a variety of organizations that provide information on how to manage online harassment. Organizations such as End Tech Abuse, the Safety Net Project, the Right to Be, and Chain International provide very helpful tips and tricks on how to be safe online and how to address online harassment. Additionally, if you'd like to do a privacy or security plan, there's many organizations that provide planners and how-to kits and toolkits that can help make you more safe online. Organizations such as Citizen Lab, which is based out of Canada, Get Cyber Safe, and other organizations such as Trollbusters and Pen America have these extremely helpful manuals on their sites that can be worth looking at if you're experiencing harassment online. Thank you so much for watching this video, and also a big thank you to our funders for sponsoring this video.